In this week's channel messages from the guides, we talk about doing the inner work and how releasing your past and those experiences allows you to move forward more freely. It paves the way for you to have smooth travels into your future because you want to start creating from your heart space, not from your brain. You want to start creating from those higher vibrations in order to see the things that you want in life instead of continuing to receive the low vibrations that you have been surrounded by thus far. So, for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm a light worker that uses automatic writing to channel messages from my guides, and I share their messages here. So, let's get into this week's reading. Don't keep pushing off what you want or need in life due to fear of what's going on around you. If you're looking for reasons not to do something, you will always find them because that is where your focus and attention are. So that is what you'll attract. But you just as easily can think about the benefits and the joy and can find and pull that into your life as well. It's a matter of where you place your focus and your love and belief in yourself. It's time to do the work to find out why you are holding yourself back and remove those restrictions. You are never too old to change your life and go after your dreams. You giving yourself permission to be happy and finding your joy creates a ripple effect and allows others to find their joy, feel safe, and be seen in their efforts. You lead by example, even if you don't realize who sees or is following you. It's not about who sees or how it affects them. It's about getting on your own path, finding your own joy, and enjoying your life again. It's about you finding your place so that you can share your gifts and shine your light. You must take the time to pause and check in with yourself. Are you happy? Does your life bring you joy? Are you allowing yourself to have what you need? What are you sacrificing to fit into the life others told you to have or the priorities of others? How much of your life is yours? It's great to want to be of service to others, but at what cost? Why is other people's happiness and comfort more important than your own? Why do you give away your love instead of keeping some of it for yourself? Why don't you feel deserving or worthy of the life that you want? These questions must be pondered or addressed. You must take care of yourself first so that you are in the right vibration to fully help others. There must be balance. Self care is a critical step in finding your purpose, coming into your power, and being at your best. You can't fully support others if you aren't at your best. You also can't raise your vibration if you are ignoring prioritizing the first step, which is self. No one can take care of that step but you. You are the one who can recognize your patterns, defaults, fears, and what your body and instincts are telling you. You are the only one that has had unique experiences in your life and knows how they have affected you. You are the one that must do the work. Think of it as a road construction. When you are born, it's the beginning of the path. As you get older, it becomes a dirt path. Then gravel is laid on it. By adulthood, it becomes paved. But if you aren't doing the upkeep, what happens? If you didn't build it with proper slope or water drainage, what happens? There are proper ways for it to have been constructed, and if it isn't, then it needs fixed. If you keep paving over it, it will continue to fail. If you keep ignoring what you need, you'll never be at your best. If you don't handle the maintenance, you'll continue to have issues and your life won't run smoothly. You must take care of the problems and handle the upkeep for the road ahead to be traveled smoothly, to make it to your destination without a breakdown or a sinkhole, so to speak. All this is to help explain the importance of the inner work and the benefits. It not only fixes and repairs what is needed for your journey ahead, but also retroactively helps the other versions of you and can clear generational baggage that made its way to you. There's always a way for you to take that pause, come into yourself, and remove yourself from the wheel that you are on. That pause allows you to shift your pace, your perspective, and check in with your body. It's like running nonstop on a treadmill. You don't realize how exhausted you are or what your body needs until you step off. That pause allows you to regroup, to see things clearly, and catch up on what you missed when you were distracted by life. You must stop to prevent any further damage or further travel in the wrong direction. It allows for so much to happen. Learning about yourself allows you to handle anything that is unbalanced. It allows you to reset and get back on track. It allows you to start to recognize your gifts, why you are the way that you are, all that you have gone through, so that you can find an appreciation for yourself and that you might not have had before. This helps you come into self love, which allows you to work from your heart space, which is where creation resides. Once you start to create from love, the world around you will start to shift and come into alignment as you'll be working with your higher self and the soul part of you that remembers that all is love. And you can return to love whenever you are ready to shift your focus back to that. Your heart space is the direction things are headed. In the third dimension, things are often handled from your head, overthinking, scheming, trying to find logic. In the higher dimensions, creation comes from your heart. Your choices come from love, trusting yourself, and wanting what is best for all, not just the self. This is a different reality than what you are currently accustomed to. It's a transition to start to shift your focus to your heart space when you have questions or feel lost, and to start to trust your instinct instead of your 3D brain, which has a separate role of keeping you in the matrix. The transition has already begun. You just need to shift your focus and come into alignment with the direction you are headed. Things will feel better and more balanced when you create from your heart space, as you are aligning yourself with your soul and how things should be instead of what you've been working around in these lower vibrations. That is where the disconnect is. Once you've become aware and are on your spiritual path, dealing with these lower vibrations and the roles of the third dimension you have been playing will no longer have the values that it once did. The blinders have been removed, and as such, you see differently and can't go back to how things were before knowing what you know now. Your only choice is to move forward onto the new path laid out before you, where your heart is the path of creation, and love and unity start to feel aligned instead of separation, division, and hierarchy that the third dimensional prioritizes. It might seem difficult at first, but you have been doing things the third dimensional way for most of your life. And there are those that aren't ready to move out of that who still might be in your life trying to influence you. But you must be strong in your resolve, where you want to go in life and what type of world you want to live in. Where focus goes, energy flows, and when you align yourself with those higher vibrations coming from the heart, it will have no choice but to become your new frequency, and those lower ones will have no choice but to start to dissipate as they are no longer in alignment. Just think about the world or vibration that you want to be in. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Are your choices and actions leading you there? Where are you creating from? Your 3D mind or your heart? The choice is always yours, and you can start the transition whenever you are ready. You just need to decide what you want to create today. Thank you, and I will see you next week.